families in South Carolina are using state scholarships for home learning, and they could see some big changes.
7 News State House reporter Caroline Jaffa breaks down who this impacts and what's at stake.
The Education Scholarship Trust Fund currently gives 10,000 K-12 students $7,500 to engage in education experience outside of their zone. To qualify, families must live in South Carolina and earn 3 times the federal poverty level for their household size. Right now, students learning at home who aren't officially enrolled in a homeschool program can still receive funds, but it's not clear how they're meeting the state's compulsory attendance requirements.
Simply allows a parent to sign a document that verifies that they're meeting compulsory attendance law without having to turn in the kind of educational artifacts that a homeschool family is required to produce.
A pre-filed bill would require parents to use home instruction or home-based personalized learning programs approved by the State Board of Education. In South Carolina, families have 3 options to meet the attendance law: public school, accredited private school, or homeschool.
They can't just be at home taking a la carte courses without enrollment in one of the traditional options for complying with the state's compulsory attendance law.
Some education experts say they have concerns about the scholarship program, but they like the bill because it provides clear guidelines and regulations.
It's hard to know if a student is receiving the quality of education that the state wants to invest in if they are not enrolled in one of the existing programs under state law for meeting the state's compulsory attendance law.
But some parents aren't happy. Amanda McTeer has homeschooled her children in the state for over a decade, and she uses ESTF funds.
We're not ashamed of how we have worked really hard to survive so that we can give our kids the education that we want. But this money allows us to give them so much more.
She's not in any of the state's required options to meet attendance. She says she's a home educator. She says following a state-approved curriculum would be very hard, which is what the bill wants her to do.
Is going to specifically take out our one tiny subset of kids who are accessing this money, and we're using it with probably more fidelity than any other school organization.
In Columbia, Caroline Jaffa, 7 News.
Now, the bill would make it clear if you get the scholarship, you must be enrolled in an approved school program, and parents have to certify compliance to ensure every student is receiving the education that is required under state law. There is no debate scheduled yet. Lawmakers return to Columbia in January.